What's going on, everybody? Tim here with Morphed Out Reptiles, bringing you another video. Today we are super excited about this video, but first I'm gonna give a shout out to Morph Market for the t-shirt. And yeah, if you're new to the channel, we appreciate you stopping in and checking it out. This is the first of many to come for the season. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right there. So yeah, today's video is gonna be a quick one. Nothing too long, but we finally have our first set of eggs on the ground for 2025. So we're gonna go ahead and make up a clutch box, pull the eggs, get everything laid out, and we're gonna bring you along for the ride. So let's get into it. Alrighty, thanks for tuning back in with us, guys. So we're just gonna go through the process of what we do before we go ahead and get the eggs from the mom. So first up, you guys see a bunch of stuff on our table. We got our water over here on the side. We got our vermiculite. We got our egg hatch tray. We got our incubation tub. We got the lid over on the side that you guys can't see. And we have our press and seal. So first thing that we do before we set up get eggs from a mom or disturb the mom, because we want to make sure that we do it in a little bit of time as possible, not trying to stress the mom out because she did just lay early this morning. So first thing we do is we got our scale. What I like to do is we set the tub on the scale in the beginning, empty, then we'll turn the scale on. So this way, whatever I'm putting in here, it's already zeroed out, and that's very important. So what we do in our shop is I keep this on the top. We always have a deli cup in our vermiculite bin. So just so in case somebody else does an egg box and it's not me, this is everything that it tells them. So yeah, we got 5 deli cups, should be around 200 grams of vermiculite, and then we'll do 200 grams of water and mix it up. So, and we do use the fine grade vermiculite. I haven't been able to find the bulky stuff other than like Amazon or something like that. But we bought a big bag of this. And it was really cheap at our local farmer store. So yeah, we're almost to the end of it now. I think this is everything that we have left. So we got our 5 deli cups of vermiculite in the tub. Came out to 204 grams. I'm not stressing the extra 2 to 5 grams. It's okay. And again, so we do that. We got 200, so we're gonna get that up to another 200 grams in water. And it's quick, very, very quick. Again, I do all of this on the scale so that I am watching the numbers and make sure that the measurements are correct. And so as you can see, everything around is dry. Then we have the wet stuff in here. And then we kind of just mix everything up. For me, I don't know, I find it easier. And my fingers, they go this way, where my thumb flips it this way, and we just go throughout from the middle to every corner. And basically what that does is it gives me a really, really, really good mixture, making sure that all of the bedding is going through, the dry stuff is getting in contact with the wet stuff. And just basically like I'm doing, give it a good mix, because we want to make sure that the water that we poured in the middle is dispersed throughout the whole egg box so that we don't have any dry spots. Everything's the same. So here's the key thing. As you can see, it seems dry. The thing that you want is you want to be able to squeeze a handful of it together, it clump up, but we see no water coming out. That's just the bedding falling out. There's no water, and then it'll break it up. And that's what goes into our substrate mix for our eggs. And basically what we do from there, take our easy hatch tray. I love these. Works very well for our tubs that we use. And yeah, so we got the bedding mixed up. What I do is we'll put the egg tray in there. Now, me personally, I push my egg tray down to where the bedding is very close, gets the humidity to the eggs, I think, a little bit better. And then pretty much that's it for the egg box. Get that sealed up, and our egg box is ready. So I do this before we get the eggs from the mom, just because I like to have it already set up. Our incubator's already running, it's already ready, set to go. So now the egg box is fresh. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pull the mom. So let's do that. This out. This might be handy for something that you guys can use in your collections during your breeding season. So basically what we have here is just a quick, easy clutch. What we have are our clutch cards that we personally made here. It keeps a lot of the information that we need and what we look for, and it's very basic. You can do these by yourself at home off your computer. Super easy to print. The index cards are actually just another size of index cards, a little bit bigger, and we just put them on our printer and print it right out. So basically, we have our clutch number, which of course this is the first clutch of the year, so it's our company, the year, and then what clutch. Once the animals hatch out, then there'll be a number after the clutch number, and that'll be able to tell me what animal number in the clutch. So yes, I know I get a lot of hate because my female's before my male. Deal with it. We have a hatch date. Once the clutch hatches out from incubation, we'll fill this in, as well as put down all the animals that came out with, if they're male or female, on the bottom, so we have a record of it. We'll get to this once we pull the mom and actually count the eggs. So for this clutch, and also over here we have our ovulation date, our pre-lay date, and then our date laid. As you guys can tell from these numbers, normally we're seeing, once they do a pre-lay shed, normally we should see eggs within 30 days. This girl went 52 days. So don't be surprised if your girls don't lay exactly 30 days or sooner. Some of them take a little bit longer, but we just kept our eye on the female, and she was good to go. She was just taking her time. So, but in this clutch, we have a blackhead Mojave yellow belly hypo het clown, and that was bred to a black pastel double het hypo clown female. So obviously the main goal for this clutch is going to be double visual hypo clown combos, with the potential possibility of holding black pastel, blackhead, Mojave, and yellow belly in them. Should be a pretty cool clutch. So let's go ahead and grab the female and see how many eggs we got. Alrighty guys, welcome back. And look at this gorgeous female on her big pile of eggs. So again, this is the black pastel double het hypo clown female. So this is clutch 1 of the year. We're super excited about it. And yeah, let's see what happens, and we'll get this mom off of the eggs. Now, when dealing with clutches and getting them set up, what I do is I'll take her clutch card that we made, I'll put it next to her, take a photo of it, then remove the clutch card, take a photo of mom on the eggs, and that way we have documentation of the mom on eggs for the clutch folder on our computer system. And it's an easy way for us to track and have photos and be able to go back on almost anything that we have going on here. So now what we do is we'll just take the mom off of her eggs and see what we got. Alrighty guys, so now that mom is off the eggs, look at this. Perfect. This is exactly what we want to see. This is a perfect, nice clutch. You can see that during her incubating the eggs inside of her, and as she was bedding, you can see all of this bedding pushed around. It's got a nice concave right here where she was sitting keeping the eggs warm. So basically what we do now is we see how many eggs she actually laid. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 eggs. 8 eggs is awesome. And basically what we do is we've already done and set up our incubation box. So what we'll do is slide that to the front. We take our incubation box, and then basically I do not turn the eggs we basically just set them in our incubation box. And so we caught this girl laying early this morning. Early this morning, we came down. I want to say it was probably around 6 a.m. So as you could tell, so you see what I just did there? I didn't rip the egg. The eggs are still solid. Sometimes they just stick together when coiled up. This is another reason why I like checking the females early in the morning, because if they start laying, we'll usually check them again in the afternoon, just in case when they were done laying. When we found this girl laying her clutch, we had already seen 7 eggs out, so we had a feeling we were going to get 8. So yeah, we already knew that she was close and she was going to be good. So there we have it, guys. We have 8 eggs from this gorgeous female. And now let's go to the candlelight process. Okay, guys, let's go dark for a second. All right, so basically what we're looking at is we're looking for veins in the eggs when we talk about candlelighting. Just making sure that each egg has veins in it. And yeah, we're good. So it's just a quick check. Turn the light back on. So basically, now that the eggs are in here, our next step, and I strongly think people should use this, we use press and seal. Basically, and I do try to, I don't just let it sit on there. We do try to make it as tight as possible when we're sealing our eggs. So now that we have a good seal on that, pop the lid open on it, and then that's it. We take our clutch card, and now that we know how many eggs we had in this clutch, we'll go ahead and fill it out on the card. So we had 8 eggs, we had 0 slugs. So basically all of our information is here. That goes on top of the bin, and into the incubator it goes. Alrighty, guys. So basically, yeah, after the eggs are put away, we'll do a full cleaning of the female's tub. New water cup, clean the whole tub out real good. We use ARS on our adult females, so we will also wipe out with a cleaning solution the inside and top of her spot in the rack, so that we try to take away as much smell as possible from the mom. We do not wash the mom. I have never, and she's not happy. So, and then we'll put the mom back in. As you can tell, she is very skinny from laying the eggs, but that's to be expected. So then pretty much we just put the mom back. Alrighty, guys, so there you have it. Another quick thing that we do, so this is the girl that just laid. As you can see from the other videos, if you haven't caught up on the collection video, go ahead and stop back over to the channel and give that a watch, because that explains our labeling system that we kind of have going on here. So basically, the female that laid, she had her ovulation tag and her egg tab, which means that she's going to be laying eggs. Now that she's already laid, we can take both of her tags off. We put them back over on our rack spot. And then basically what we do is I take a tag that has laid on it. That way I know. We slide it over and we put a laid tag on here. So that way I know that this female recently laid eggs. It makes me keep a closer eye when it comes to feeding day, which is tomorrow. So this female just laid, she's going to have the next probably 24 hours to relax and calm down and just kind of de-stress. And then we'll offer a smaller meal tomorrow, and hopefully she takes back on food right away. I like to offer food to the females within 24 to 48 hours after they lay clutches, because I find that the female is more likely to actually take the the meal, and get back on food quickly. And that's the stage that we're at now. We have the eggs cooking in the incubator. Now our goal is we got to get this girl, get the mom back on feeding and get her some weight back on her, and make sure that she stays to continue to grow and be healthy. So basically that's it. We'll take our card and mark down the eggs and how many she had. We'll also do the same thing with the male to keep track of how many females he was breeding that year. And yeah, so that was our first clutch. We definitely appreciate you guys tuning in and watching with us. Super excited. We should be getting a lot more clutches from here on out. We have another girl that's due probably within any day. And then we have a few right behind her, up to 8 right now, and then we're still getting ovulations as we speak. So, yeah, again, Clutch 1 2025 is laid, and now the season starts rolling, so stay tuned, and thanks for watching, guys.